Okay, the purpose of this video is to show how to draw a lot plan in AutoCAD. And this is our lot plan, and it starts from this corner over here, and it will go this way, that way, and then go circle around and end up here. Um, so to do this, you will have to use AutoCAD. And I just got a new computer and installed AutoCAD 2023. When you start AutoCAD, and you're a student or a teacher, you will have to sign with your Autodesk ID. Okay, so let's just do this. Now, okay, I just managed to log in and just click OK, and this is your dashboard. I'm going to start a new drawing, so I click New. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to draw this lot here. So to draw the lot, I will first have to set my units, and I'm going to switch my decimal links to architectural so it accepts fractions, and then I will switch this to surveyors, and I'm click just OK, and I start beginning to draw a line. So I'm going to just type line and press click once, and then I am not going to click the second time, so you're not going to draw something like this. Okay, that's just a very simple way of drawing a lot, but there's no size in it, so we're not going to do it that way. Okay, so we're going to just do erase and erase all of it, and then let's start again. So line, then you don't need to go to the same direction because we're going to not click, we're going to actually type. So the first number we're going to type is the length, and then followed by n, 71 degrees, 30 minutes, 0 seconds west. So we're going to type in 80, 80, and we're going to type in feet. So to type in feet, you're going to use an apostrophe, so 80 feet. And then you're going to press your shift key and the less than sign, and that will enter into surveyor units. Now all you do is type in 71 degrees, 30 minutes, which is apostrophe, and 0 seconds, which is a quotation, and then you are going to west. So put W at the end, and you press enter, and there you go. When you do the first line, what you're going to do is you're going to simply press enter to stop the line, and then you're going to zoom, enter, and then type E for extents, and you're going to see that this is the overall length of the line. Use your mouse key to, or middle mouse button to zoom out, pan, and then you can now continue. Type line again, and then you're going to press the beginning here, and then we're going to now go and go 40 feet north, 1830 east. Okay, so we're going to type again 40 feet, 40 apostrophe, less than sign, and then we're going to go north 1830. So north 18 degrees, letter D, 30 minutes, 30 apostrophe, and then 0 minutes, 0 quotation, north to east. Okay, and then E, and then press enter. There you go. Okay, you can pan down. You can just continue 80, 71, 30, south to east. So we're going to put in again 80 feet, 80 apostrophe, less than sign, and then south 7130, so 71 degrees, 30 minutes, 0 seconds, east, I believe, yeah, east, E, enter. There you go. You can certainly go back to the very beginning, but I often want to put in that last bearing, 40 south, 1830 west. So 40 feet, less than sign, south 1830, so south 18, letter D, 30 apostrophe, and then 0 minutes, 0 quotation, 0 west, so W. Then press enter, and it should go back to the very beginning. If it doesn't, something's wrong with the bearing. Okay, so I just always want to double check the bearing, press enter to stop, and there you go. Now, we are actually done with this lot, but one of the things that we need to do is change the line type. And to do that, we can certainly do a line type, but what we normally do is we assign a layer And these lines are property lines. Okay, so if these lines are property lines, then we want to create a layer. So I can just type in layer, press enter. This would be the layer box, and I would have to now create my new layer. So I'm going to simply click new here, new layer, and then I'm going to give it a layer name. So when you start AutoCAD, you only have one layer, and the layer is called layer 0. We're going to create a new layer for the property line. Now, what we're going to do is we are going to use architectural graphics standards, and you can see this is a very old architectural graphics standard. This is third edition. It has certainly progressed to different editions. This is 10th edition, and nowadays they have a 12th edition. And what we will do is we will use the American Graphic Standards layering guidelines. I'm going to put a PDF on our canvas. So as you can see, it says that you need to put in a discipline code using a letter, and these are the disciplines. It's either an architectural, civil, electrical, fire protection, general, and all of that other stuff. So if you wanted to create a layer for architectural, you will start with a minus, and then you're going to put in a 4-letter code for what the object is about. So if it's a line for a wall, then you're going to put a minus and put wall. Okay, so there's different guidelines here, and property lines are civil objects or civil connected with the discipline of civil engineers. So we're going to copy this one and use the layer name C minus prop. Okay, so C minus prop. So we're going to put in C minus prop. Okay, and then we're going to leave the color white for now, and then the light type is continuous. When you click on this one, you will have this box where you can change the line type. Usually we load line types. We only have one line type. It's always solid. We're going to click load, and then we're going to select the line type that we're supposed to be using for property lines. Okay, so for property lines, we normally have a phantom line where you have a long dash and then 2 short dashes. So you can click that, phantom. Phantom 2 is the same, but it's only half the distance of, or half the gaps. So you can either select phantom or phantom 2, but we can always change the line type scale. So click phantom, click OK, and then we simply click OK. Oh, we didn't load, sorry. We'll click that one, and then I click OK. Now it's phantom. Okay, we can close this now. And then what we can do is we can now select this whole thing by making a box from the right corner. So select that, everything, and then simply pull this down. I'll pull this layer down. Oh, I lost my layer. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Layer, and we're going to select C property. And you can see that this is now layer C prop, but it didn't change line type because we need to adjust our line type scale. So it's called LT scale. LT scale. There you go. LT scale. Click LT scale. And then line type scale is always 1. So you can change it to a smaller number. You can type in 0.25. Okay. And then you can regen to see whether it affects. If it doesn't, then you can go the other direction. LT scale, and then we can do 5, and then press enter. There you go. So now you can see that it's too small still, so we're going to do another LT scale, and we're going to do like 10. Okay, and LT scale, we're going to do 20. LT scale, we can do 40. Okay, and I like that. And so yeah, and that's how to draw a lot in AutoCAD, creating a layer based on the American Graphic Standards guidelines, and then changing the line type and loading it first. This is called Phantom, and now we can start drawing our scheme. So you're supposed to have created 3 schemes from your lot plan. So I gave you a lot, and I discussed with you several schemes. So you could have done a scheme where you have a parking here, or you could have done another scheme where you have a driveway. Okay, so these are just examples. So I have here a scheme where I have a driveway and the car's parking here. Uh, this one has a smaller building footprint than this one because I'm creating a driveway. So you can see there's a difference. Maybe that's like 3 or 4 feet difference. And then I also have this third scheme that I created where I didn't do a perpendicular parking. I did a parallel parking. Here's my handicap parking. And here are my 2 other regular parkings. My handicap parking has a accessible aisle. Yeah, and you're going to only design the building for one, but here are different options, and it depends which option you want to. But we're going to start with drawing the lot in AutoCAD, making sure that it has the correct layer name on it, and making sure that the layer has the correct line type, and then you can start drawing your site plan for our next activity. Okay?